lead for Duke over Boston College. If you're just joining us, a 9-0 Blue Devil run is snap point win over Notre Dame in this building Wednesday, and shooting it well. Kyle Filipowski could not hit the rebound, stolen by McCain, who misses a three. Mitchell is there, counted 4 of its 6 misses. Here's Devin McLaughlin and grabbed by Mitchell, rebound number 6, and then Mitchell throws it right to Madsen. You got 2 Tell boys wiping the floor, with Prince Alibe hampered by an ankle injury. Oh wow! McCain had it go off the glass, back to him. To hand on that pass from Chaz Kelly. It's a stop by Proctor at the other end. Filipowski, a sophomore and possible lottery pick. Surprise return to school. Turnovers. And Blockton goes 1 for Proctor. Not the hesitation, drives it on post.
And that's smart.
Free throws coming for Claudell Harris Jr. Loses an OT to Kansas State. And now Kansas Baylor, which has really been 4-point Duke lead. A little switch of direction by Roach. Playing with Filipowski has space inside Zachary. Last few possessions. Zachary again. In the mid-range, Jaden Zachary at 3% right now, 10 for 19. Proctor.
Throws it right to the target hand. He looks to the weak side first.
Be there. Since Filipowski feeds Proctor, who's good from deep. Switch on Mitchell. Zachary again. Mid-range assassin. Harris looking for the back cut with Madsen. Mitchell cut it off. Instead, it's McLaughlin. They got the matchup again. They got 5 today to go with 4 points. And McCain post fades and scores. Mason Madsen has Zachary running the floor. Zachary sees Harris, and Harris drains the second 3 for Boston.
Opportunities for BC. Now a steal.
He leads him in steals too. He poked it away from Mitchell. Harris just hit. Harris hits again, and Boston College has the lead. It deflected out of bounds.
That's Earl Grant. That's who he is, and that's what he puts on the floor.
Roach ended up in the hands of McCain, who couldn't convert. Filipowski knocks down the post pass. And off the mark from 3. Post was on his rear end for a second. Quick 5-on-4 Duke. And a rainbow from Foster makes BC pay. Second chance points on Wednesday. Post and a blocking foul.
Beckers for UConn going against, by committee, the best offensive team in.
Quickly, how does UConn beat him?
The team right now, so that opens up the middle of the floor for those driving lanes.
Roach, jumper is good to shoot the 3. Mason Madsen finds himself with space. Jumper is in and out. Devin McLaughlin was there. For Duke, McCain was 6.
That is a great slice.
Who had 8. Madsen leads away with 9. And BC just couldn't get it.
Right behind, brushes off all that traffic in the middle. Puts it right in the pocket to McCain. It is well executed.
Duke at 3.7 assists per game. That was his first today. Mitchell with a right hand.
Are we switching?
Mitchell. Duke has scored off all 5.
And that's what Filipowski read so well in that possession.
5 Duke starters between 6 and 9 points. Proctor. BC team that's won 2 of its last 3. At Notre Dame, home against Syracuse. The 1-point loss to Florida State. That's a much-needed 39% 3-point shooter. Harris has 3 of BC's 4 tonight. Filipowski. And a 3-point opportunity for Kyle Filipowski.
When they run that 2-man game on the naked side, and then yeah, he's in the arc, and that's a good, strong.
And those have been some of his fouls of late, Filipowski. Post.
The NIL has certainly changed the landscape. The transfer portal has changed it.
1 field goal in the last 6.5 minutes. Roach set up by McCain. A little slow to get back into the play. Numbers for BC, which takes advantage with finally
from getting hot.
Zachary trying to body Filipowski. That ball was knocked out of the cylinder.
Dominant low post, demanding of the basketball kind of players. And Quentin.
The case this afternoon. Filipowski guarding a leg bang right now, and point halftime lead 2-8. Mitchell. Oh, Mark Mitchell! And Filipowski has his first rebound. Here's Mitchell stepping into Zachary, and he got the roll.
And to put it in perspective, Caitlin Clark has 899.
Offensively, especially in conference games this year, they've been very good from deep. That's Filipowski with an inch. Very quickly, Zachary inside. Jade.
Until BC figures out a way to stop it, Duke's been able to score on either side of the floor.
He's able to close there on Kelly. Foster. Filipowski extra pass. Proctor for three. And Foster couldn't finish, but McCain is there to set up Filipowski.
And the double came from the weak side.
There's a three for Chaz Kelly, just a 29. What about you?
I like Danny Manning. I'm going to give Danny Manning a shout.
Has been as important as anything for Filipowski. Quinn Post has not been able to join by the atmosphere, by the physicality of Duke. Mitchell over dribbles right into Kelly. Here's McLaughlin cutting inside Filipowski. So has hit a three, and Post is basically saying, go ahead, try it again. A sag off him, but Roach gets it. McLaughlin from Matson. McLaughlin's the 30.
You can make a case for every ACC game except for...
Yeah, the Florida State game earlier in the week. We're down 16-2 out of the shoot. Contact there. Roach just lost the ball. No call. Kelly with a three. McCain's got post. McCain takes post. Matson, strong drive. He's got 15.
On the bubble or first four in. None of that stuff. This league...
And he gets the friendly. Mitchell.
Line drives it in there.
Play. Take a look at this.
They're playing four guards. They're playing four out. And
they're going to be 10. The quality wins at this point. The net is good. The metric.
a huge win in Chapel Hill. And Brad Brownell has a great group around P.J. Hall. And
So 15-point Duke lead. Blue Devils get to 80. Harris a step back, no. And Duke can bleed the clock. 5 players in double figures for the Blue Devils. Boston College remains winless all time at Cameron. Duke by 15 at home. And the Blue Devils with back-to-back home wins after the Carolina loss. It is a much